Okay, listen up, everybody. We're going up against a team tonight that I'm way too familiar with. And before we go out there, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page about what we need to do to win this game. So here's the plan. They are a great transition team. We have to get back on defense, and we cannot turn the ball over. So let's go out there and do what we do.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K15 My Career game, where we are now a part of the Warriors and Clippers rivalry, which got a lot more awkward over the offseason, should I say, because we switched coaches. We got Doc Rivers, and the Clippers ended up picking up Steve Kerr after Doc left them to coach the Warriors for 2K storyline purposes. Klay Thompson's taking it all the way to the bucket here on the fast break off the DeAndre Jordan free throw, missing, getting it to go there. So Doc wants to win against his former team. I'm sure Steve Kerr had some similar speech in the Clippers locker room. We're in Oracle, of course, so we got that Oracle home crowd advantage right now. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA. And right now, it's not really doing us much good. We're down early on in the game, but we got a high-powered offense that can just blow up at any moment as Iguodala makes the pull-up jumper there and gets it to go. Early on, we got a nice 4 points, 3 assists, but they get the lob in our building. We're definitely trying to not give up too many of those. We're going against Chris Paul, so obviously this is a big-time point guard matchup as we poke the ball out from behind, and Iggy's going to take this one coast to coast. I'm just going to watch him slam it down one hand right there. But yeah, we got this matchup against Chris Paul. We had a matchup against Chris Paul in the Western Conference Finals the previous year when we were on the Rockets, and I think we won that matchup against Chris Paul, so I'm not really too worried playing against Paul, but of course, you know, you got to be on your guard going against Chris Paul because he can make a bunch of crazy passes and stuff like that, and then sometimes he decides, hey, I'm going to score 20 points in this quarter. Like, that's just the way he is sometimes in this game, so you know, we're aware of all of that right now. We've got quite a few battles with him. Unfortunately, the bench ends up slipping up a little bit on this lead here. And we're going against Jordan Formar as the backup, so that's not really too much of a big deal. Though we do lead Jamal Crawford wide open, which was a mistake at the free throw line, but he actually misses the shot. Klay Thompson playing small forward here. We got, I believe, Sean Livingston playing the what do you call it, shooting guard position. So I don't know, this team has a bunch of different lineups. I feel like every single game I play with these Warriors, we roll out a different lineup every single time. Sometimes we'll have Steph and Klay on the court at the same time. Sometimes we'll have like Draymond Green and Mike Scott playing the 4 and 5. It's just, I don't know, my dude Doc Rivers is just experimenting with all different kind of lineups. This end of the second quarter, I'm looking for Klay Thompson to pull up this jumper here, and Thompson beats the buzzer with that shot and extends the lead to 4 points, and that's not going to do anything, except they're able to rebound that, and Jamal Crawford bounces that one in, and it's a tight game right now. No one's really pulling away. There's not really any great offense right now. There's not really any great defense, but the one thing about this game is that they are definitely turning the ball over a lot more than we are. I got 4 steals, make that 5 steals, and we're scoring a lot of our fast break buckets off of these steals. And that's mainly been, you know, the difference in this game right now, or else the Clippers might just be leading by 10 points. But because of that, we are up by 4 points, and you've seen Lee get the ball here. Iguodala going to pull up the 3. Iggy, though, not going to make it, but Andrew Bogut crashes the boards, and I decided I might as well pull that up there. You saw me hesitate a little bit. I'm not really pulling up too much jumpers, especially in Golden State now where I don't have to, as like right here, I'm not pulling out that jumper. I'm taking it all the way. I don't know who the small guy was there. I don't know if it was Paul or whomever, but I had no problem dunking over that dude. Just like Chris Paul had no problem throwing this lob up here. I thought I was reaching the back court, which allowed him that passing lane as Iguodala gets wide open, but Iggy didn't even expect the ball. But yeah, back to the earlier point. I'm not really taking too much jump shots because, I don't know, it feels like jump shots are like they're so ineffective in this game as compared to like previous 2K My Career series where like, I don't know, I feel like you could knock down more of your jumpers. You're a little bit more control of your jump shot, if anything. I feel like in this game, with the shot release and all that new shot meter, I feel like you're less in control of your stuff. So, I mean, I've tried to take a lot of shots, and I haven't made a lot of them. So, mainly you'll see me, you know, attacking the rim at all costs. If not, I'm kicking it out to a teammate like Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson is on fire this game, so I have no problem giving it to Klay, man. I don't even care to take it to the rim. I'll just give it to Klay. As you see here, we are going to take it to the rim, and we're going to miss that one. I thought we slid by, I believe, Hawes there, but I don't know, Denny just wasn't able to finish that shot there. Denny's like, what, 87 overall or something like that right now, so we know we got the star underneath our name right now on the court, so we're pretty good, but there's definitely room for improvement. But the thing is, you cannot you cannot be posterized by Denny Tice, 1. And 2, you can't exactly, boost your player up to a 99 if you feel like it. You got to wait until the attributes become available, so you got to play more games to earn increases. 'Cause right now, my player's as maxed out as it can be. I can't upgrade them anymore until some new upgrades are available. So we're just playing these games out, trying to get those upgrades, and obviously trying to get some W's out here. We did win our last game. We started the season off 0-2, but now we're starting to get a little bit of a mojo here. Steph Curry knocks down the shot. Steph was way more inconsistent with a shot than Klay Thompson was. So it's definitely, Klay Thompson was my dude this game. That's usually the way it is. Usually Steph and Klay don't both play well. Usually it's either one or the other, and you got to figure out which one is which and ride the high hand. So maybe when Steph's in the game, maybe I gotta take a little bit more shots, and when Clay's in the game, I gotta dish a little bit more. As we dish it at Harrison Barnes, Barnes is looking at his hand right there. We're making an 8-point game. We go to the bench to start the fourth quarter, and we don't really sit for much. I think we sit for like a total minute, or yeah, for like pretty much a minute there. It's a 4-point game, so it's still a really close game. Still, no one is separated, but once again, the thing that is putting us ahead is the turnover battle. And keep in mind, I have no turnovers yet, and that's been one thing that's been kind of really interesting for me joining this Warriors team, and it's probably a result of me giving to Klay Thompson and making him take a lot of jump shots, and I'm not really forcing the ball into the paint to Bogan and Lee too much. But I have not been throwing too many turnovers, and like right now I'm on pace to have 0 turnovers in this game as Klay Thompson takes the passing lane from Chris Paul, and he's taking that one down with 2 hands, and Chris Paul is having a terrible turnover game. I think he has 7 or 8 at this point. Like, Chris Paul is single-handedly causing his team with those turnovers. As unfortunately, that was a turnover there for whoever tried to pass the ball up court, as Chris Paul is going to drive all the way to the rim. And even though we get there for a late contest, it was a late contest, so Chris Paul is able to get to go there. Now it's only a 3-point game with 3:20 left. It's a game we've kind of, kept the lead for the entire second half, but the Clippers are just creeping in. But every single time they do, we always have an answer, and usually it's Klay Thompson who has the answer. He's 3 for 3 from downtown, as you see there. 32 points on the game. He's easily the leading scorer on this team right now, and Klay Thompson is a fun guy to play with. Let me tell you, he's a fun guy to play with as we extend the lead to 6 points. Now it's 8 points here. They got to try to get one last desperation heap, but that is yet another turnover, and that's just going to be the what do you call it, main headline in this game, those turnovers, because there were just so much of them. I ended up like 6 or 7 steals. Chris Paul ended up with 8 or 9 turnovers. And that's going to do it, man. Usually you don't win the turnover battle in 2K like that, but this game we completely dominated it. So leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this winning for the coach Doc Rivers. Subscribe for more Madden 15 and Madden 15. I always say Madden 15. You might as well subscribe for the Madden and also the 2K, because we're doing this 2K thing out here. And I'll catch you guys next time, and we'll see what we have next on the Warriors. And we got a cutscene coming up in, right now.
Hey, great shooting out there tonight. You've really been on the tear lately.
Yeah, my stroke is on right now. It's like I can't miss.
Well, believe me, with the hot streak you've got going, we're going to use it as much as we can.
Oh, that's music to my ears, Coach. You keep calling my number, I'm going to keep knocking them down.